I was raised up in the dust to make me ill for harmonic. Training up to be the innovative apostolic, a rapaholic. Dubbing tapes for my mix. Didn't know I was a boy with the B prefix, and still am. Though I ain't too skilled in graffiti, unless you count the mental pictures painted by my CD, or blurs on beats, cause we be having track meets. I'm an outlaw to the whack, check my rap sheets. Or feats of Scrabble when I start wordplay. I can't break unless you count the beats I put in X-ray, cause Yahweh stepped into his place as Hosanna, delivering of beats like birds did manna. Cause rhymes my princess, I'm a shining armor knight. She's ready to be saved and she don't care if I'm white. And like Rapunzel, she lets down a microphone cable, and now we seated like knights at a round turntable as the Gringos, bilingual with rhythmical lingo, trying to star like Ringo, the Gringos, rocking from down south to Montego. We got mics when we go, the Gringos, bilingual with rhythmical lingo, trying to star like Ringo, the Gringos, rocking from here to Santo Domingo. We got mics when we go.
Pulled out by the forceps, scouring up my head. Could be dead, but safe from the agony was me. Now free to explore the world that's around me, grabbing for knowledge like the fall guy for his bounty. Stretching intellect as air would fill my lungs, cause tongues upon beats laid soon would be my trade, and not afraid, cause the same spirit that raised the dead dwells inside me, spawning creation in my head. And now full grown with no work left to be done, yet the rapid growth of my brain cells has just begun, creating monsters, feeding on rookies instead of cookies, not black, brown, or Asian, but Caucasian. Speaking the truth in my heart and in my prayer, like Mr. Elam Styles, rugged but soothing like a sad. So with 50% of my family being brown, I don't have to fit in, cause I'm accepted as down, cause we the
Gringos, bilingual with rhythmical lingo, trying to star like Ringo, the Gringos, rocking from down south to Montego. We got mics when we go, the Gringos, bilingual with rhythmical lingo, trying to star like Ringo, the Gringos, rocking from here to Santo Domingo. Yo, we got mics when we go. I see through dark tracks with reflection of my skin. Always bring the copper tone cause of my lack of melanin. And the grin on mic lets me know he approves. So to your ear with scuba gear as we dive into the grooves and move soundboards and faders when we panning left and right into the light. You'll never catch me tanning, but handing the pen to the page for composure. I'm proud of my lack of the solar exposure.
I like trips to distant shores, I like bulls and matadors, I like scripts and sculptures, and I'm intrigued by cultures and all races and kinds and creeds and even breeds, all developing in nature, showing proof of the creator. Guitars that be strumming, birds when they be humming, the work of army ants and corduroy pants. The sum of these equations are not answered by us being Caucasian, but by God, ain't it I? Cause we the
Gringos, bilingual with rhythmical lingo, trying to star like Ringo, the Gringos, rocking from down south to Montego. We got mics when we go, the Gringos, bilingual with rhythmical lingo, trying to star like Ringo, the Gringos, rocking from here to Santo Domingo. We got mics when we go, the Gringos, bilingual with rhythmical lingo, trying to star like Ringo, the Gringos, rocking from down south to Montego. We got mics when we go, the Gringos, bilingual with rhythmical lingo, trying to star like Ringo, the Gringos, rocking from here to Santo Domingo. Yo, we got mics when we go.
Shot but never killed, drank but never spilled. This is the legend of the microphone guild, filled with rhyme scheme that others only dream. The seam of your eardrum will rip when I flip, while our disc is on repeat in your CD changer layout. You hear our jams get played, yet our music's never played out. As the legend grows, it only will get bigger than Mr. Ed Scout, Secretariat, or Trigger. I figure these words are looking for a place to land, while silver's the oasis, a refuge to my hand. hit but never bruised, lit but never burned. Silver mixed with butter at the ranch is being churned. I learned to turn allegories into stories while still remaining ruggish, even though your beats were sluggish. No bits in Silver's mouth, cause other mics he doesn't bite 'em. Just a claws on his saddle. You ain't dope, you don't ride 'em.
Hi-ho Silver, my silver mic. I'ma ride you off deep into the sunset light. So give me a home where the butter beats roam, singing hi-ho Silver, silver microphone. Hi-ho Silver, my silver mic. I'ma ride you off deep into the sunset light. So give me a home where the butter beats roam, singing hi-ho Silver, silver microphone. Giddy up, for my cup overflows with the living, stealing land from the whack like pilgrims on Thanksgiving. A lasso tightly tied to my side since the start when old Silver used to be hard to ride. Now we glide together like stripes on a ref, climbing walls of the scale just to freak a treble clef with nothing left to do but to try and master you and create a safe haven for when suckers is after you. Cause after you learn roping beats through the land, it's a must that I saddle you, starting with your stand, cause my hand was made with a spot where you fits, and your spring's the seat where my imagination sits. Though my spits reflected off your filter, I know you like the T's and the P's I be popping when I flow. So I go announcing to the world who paid the debt, singing hi-ho Silver, gather to the sunset. Hi-ho Silver, my silver mic. I'ma ride you off deep into the sunset light. So give me a home where the butter beats roam, singing hi-ho Silver, silver microphone. Hi-ho Silver, my silver mic. I'ma ride you off deep into the sunset light. So give me a home where the butter beats roam, singing hi-ho Silver, silver microphone.
Who do I trust when the demon hits the fan? The God in my heart or the silver in my hand? When I whistle twice, thunder from my stallion, she'll always find me, even if I'm stranded on an island. When my silver finds me, open up your ears, you know you're about to hear some Wild 7 this year. From your ear to the mic, to the pen, to the wrist. Get it compact, records, cassettes, and mini discs. And now I got your optics and rapid eye movements. Control of the crowd, kid, I'm never losing it. I'm soothing it, pursuing it, inviting me to rhyme. I grab it, explain to her she'll always be mine. As long as she stays steady in a cypher on stage. Respond to my calls on my mind and on my page. Ill sets get destroyed when I hear the first tone. So give me a home where the microphone's roam.
Hi-ho Silver, my silver mic. I'ma ride you off deep into the sunset light. So give me a home where the butter beats roam, singing hi-ho Silver, silver microphone. Hi-ho Silver, my silver mic. I'ma ride you off deep into the sunset light. So give me a home where the butter beats roam, singing hi-ho Silver, silver microphone. Hi-ho Silver, my silver mic. I'ma ride you off deep into the sunset light. So give me a home where the butter beats roam, singing hi-ho Silver, silver microphone. Hi-ho Silver, my silver mic. I'ma ride you off deep into the sunset light. So give me a home where the butter beats roam, singing hi-ho Silver, silver microphone.
Some MCs commit adultery with the whack. Man, you should have a scarlet letter on your chest and on your back. Wow, most wannabes be incomplete. I be taking treks through Yukons of silly rhymes and low-fat beats. To Blake Knight, it's uncharted territory. Sharpening my skills while others run out West Side Story. Some study in their leagues of Ivy, but I receive an A+ from slamming beats on keys of ivory. And some things like the swings of bass strings. I walk and talk frequently with the King of Kings. Do all the stuff which makes you glad. I bring real to the word hip while leaving other MCs mad. Now, not to glory in myself, but I've been through so much junk, it wasn't good for my health. And to keep the story from being left undone, I run to the one who gave these words I quickly turned to puns.
This convention's underway for this hip-hop tour.
A whole congress of mics on platforms to explore.
A new breed of MC come into one accord.
Sometimes with simile, sometimes with metaphor.
Get your convention together for this hip-hop tour.
A whole congress of mics on platforms to explore.
A new breed of MC comes into one accord.
Sometimes with simile, sometimes with metaphor.
Now some mistake me for scared when I chill and let my engine turn. Cause I'm that kid in the back of the room waiting to impress you with my turn. Because I learned it's a gift and call, not just musical preference. So with MCs that surround me, they all use my rhymes for reference. Cause when beats be played by lips, I don't dodge saliva. I strap on my mask and snorkel and transform to scuba diver. I ain't afraid of getting wet, I represent Christ as an MC. And be taking listeners' earlobes 20,000 leagues from the sea with simile and metaphor. Descriptions being said, speaking parable like so you can see the pictures in my head. And then hang them on the blank walls that be inside your brain. Whether wallpaper and the photographs, I still leave Christ stained with purple rain verbally falling like the wall in Jericho. Freestyling with schools of fish call me the hip-hop jock who stole. Cause when I flow, mics get wet, but yours be dry like a martini. I pull out rabbits from my hat by their ears like I'm Houdini.
This convention's underway for this hip-hop tour.
A whole congress of mics on platforms to explore.
A new breed of MCs comes into one accord.
Sometimes with simile, sometimes with metaphor.
Get your convention together for this hip-hop tour.
A whole congress of mics on platforms to explore.
A new breed of MC comes into one accord.
Sometimes with simile, sometimes with metaphor.
I be the speaker of the house with the 70-30 vote. Always down with playing hero, never down with playing GOAT. And like the Wonder Twins, I take form of a bucket of rhymes with flight patterns of the dove. Yet, at most modern day rap, I'm sickened. Therefore, I leave other MCs foul like chicken. As for my heart, it has been cleansed. But see, I'll never cease ripping devil MCs causing sin.
Now Elohim make rhymes clean, so I walk with a glowing head. Plus I get my rhyme supply from kneeling down beside my bed and conversate with the creator while my bushes start to burn. I bring the light to the underground like if I was a glowworm. So I squirm writing rhymes as fat as my waist is. And on stages I'm taking way back to manger birthplaces. Cause the grace is sufficient for me, and that's for sure. So I bring lyrical gifts to God in place of frankincense and myrrh.
This convention's underway for this hip-hop tour.
A whole congress of mics on platforms to explore.
A new breed of MCs comes into one accord.
Sometimes with simile, sometimes with metaphor.
Get your convention together for this hip-hop tour.
A whole congress of mics on platforms to explore.
A new breed of MC comes into one accord.
Sometime with simile, sometime with metaphor.
Sometime with simile.
Will I truly make for myself a name? Will I ever excel in this game? Will I ever really be who I be? A person, a Christian, musician, MC. Will I ever truly be set apart from the world that controls all the sounds of my heart? Will I ever really make it without going pop? Am I truly sold out to God, a hip-hop? Will I ever find the balance of the two in between? Am I whack cause I dig Rage Against the Machine? Will I make it to the point where I could be me? Will heads like me if I'm dissed by a dope MC? Yo, will I love, will I fly, will I rapture, will I die? Am I dumb, cause the apple of my eye is the sound of the found. Do I search for a pound, am I down? If that ain't found, we'll turn around, will I grow? Learning to do better in my sessions. Am I whack if I break down and take guitar lessons? If I don't use metaphors, will rhymes be silly? Will they really? Will they really? Will they really? Will I truly make for myself a name? Will I ever excel in this game? Will I ever really be who I be? A person, a Christian, musician, MC. Will I truly make for myself a name? Will I ever excel in this game? Will I ever really be who I be? A person, a Christian, musician, MC. Here I am asking all the questions of life. Do I love her enough to really make her my wife? Will I ever fall just one too many times that I lose all my skill, thus affecting my rhymes? Will my actions ever match up to my rap? Will I make one hit and then fall off the map? Am I not a good enough MC for my God? Cause my rhymes ain't the best, but I still try hard. Will I be looked on as the opposite of good? Cause a middle class white kid don't come from the hood and the ghetto I ain't really that familiar with. Should I throw in my mic and my towel just to quit? If I change one decision with one human being, would I still be practicing this art of MCing? Am I a musician if I play the MPC? Not really, not really, not really, not really. Will I truly make for myself a name? Will I ever excel in this game? Will I ever really be who I be? A person, a Christian, musician, MC. Will I truly make for myself a name? Will I ever excel in this game? Will I ever really be who I be? A A person, a Christian, musician, MC. Will I ever excel in this game? Will I truly speak his name with no shame? Will I ever really be who I be? A person, a Christian, musician, MC. Will I ever excel in this game? Will I truly speak his name with no shame? Will I ever really be who I be? A person, a Christian, musician, MC. Will I reach the full potential of my plan? If I turn around, is there two prints in the sand? If I lost a battle rap, would I still have fans left to sing or play guitar? Do I gotta be cleft? Am I doubting his word? If I stop to think, will my pen one day just stop producing ink? Will I think a rhyme's just a one-day stop? Is the head ahead if he likes more than hip-hop?
Now, some ask why I, being Gemini, don't take advice from the black and white lie. It's cause my hope ain't derived from a horoscope, so I took my sign and swapped it in on some rhyme. Even took a loan out with calculated risk and ran up a bill for DAT tapes and floppy disk. While MCs be on deck swinging mics to gain respect, me and hip-hop stay together like cause and effect. Watching first-round rookies with their Cinderella story, while I sit with the bye, correcting spilling like Tory. One kid, he seemed to bore me, I think his name was Corey. It was verbal homicide, so they labeled me as gory. Shot him down at high noon, right outside the saloon. Billy Blanco and I with the ill. And while you at the laboratory testing new ways to do this, I still be hanging around like Judas.
You can talk about me, but he's still a friend of mine. And you can laugh at me, but I'm still a friend of mine. They're jealous of me, cause they only know of him. But Rhyme, oh Rhyme is a friend of mine.
MC's careers be up and down like pinstripes, messy with mediocrity. So I clean up like handy wipes, disposing of excess baggage like cargo drives, and resurrecting innovation that used to be hip-hop's. For this year's reunion, all our family in the flesh, wondering when Ill shows up and if he roll with dope and fresh. Working hard to dig in, like a batter in the box, cause most artists seem to hit only once, like chicken pox. Studying hard to deliver my thesis on Alesis, stretching out my thinking cap as my mental increases. For history books imply that the culture was the art, but it's greater than that for those of us who play the part. And while enemies threaten, I rise up like Colin Powell, protecting from the whack like the Panama Canal. And from third world MCs with communism in their minds, so if you ready to battle and stand in line.
You can talk about me, but he's still a friend of mine. And you can laugh at me, but I'm still a friend of mine. They're jealous of me, cause they only know of him. But Rhyme, oh Rhyme, he's a friend of mine.
Now I don't claim to be a G, and I don't claim the dirty South, cause all they claim is disability checks from having cotton mouth. On the mic, they terrible, rhyme simply unbearable, clothing that's unwearable, they never speak in parables. They intellect is scarred, and reputation marred. Happy with the bogey, but I won because I parred. Now I'm out to repeat like the illest in your unit. Skills that sound sick, whatever it is, you need to tune it. While I'm on a company picnic at the Beat Ranch with my friend Rhyme and Blake Knight, accompanied by pad and pen, talking over plans and contemplating a route of where this journey leads and where to meet up with Earthsuit. I trip always smooth, and it came from years of practice. We even fed our lives like the night they beat Jack. And like a cactus, we bloom deep inside a barren land. Blake Knight is to rhyme like the mic is to my hand.
You can talk about me, but he's still a friend of mine. And you can laugh at me, but I'm still a friend of mine. They're jealous of me, cause they only know of him. But Rhyme, oh Rhyme, he's a friend of mine. And you can talk about me, another friend of mine. They're jealous of me, cause they only know him. But rhyme, oh rhyme, he's a friend of mine. Friend of mine, friend of mine, friend of mine. Word essential. Trace around my styles for your stencil. You stuck with your band in the land of no potential. Credentials, living in the sun where I'm soaking. Grading my rhymes, I get more A's than Oakland. My rap will spit immaculate with my text. So from A to Z, watch me master funk like Flex. So who's next? Approaching, trying to challenge my sound. First they spit a battle rap, but leave giving me pounds. Pulling rounds, a vocab from out of they back. They misjudge the fat sag and his verbal attack. So ease back and bring in my face the next man. I'll beat his whole crew writing with my left hand. Making big Willie rappers rethink they whole hustle. Cause I'm responsible for more Def jams than Russell. So while you working on your deal, I'm on my next hit. That's why the stage left, you gotta exit. Cause you must exit. Run and tell your family and friends. Cause when the lights go down, that's when the rhyming begins. Plus you don't know how to go toe to toe, lip for lip, tooth for tooth, eye to eye. So just go, you must exit. Run and tell your family and friends. Cause when the lights go down, that's when the rhyming begins. Plus you don't know how to go toe to toe, lip for lip, tooth for tooth, eye to eye. So just go.
Solely produced, track written and arranged by a man on a mission, ready to state my claim. The territories from the Rio Grande to Hudson Bay, knocking off MCs that might get in the way. So it's head sway from front to back. I hook it up, dropping beats for communion, overflowing your cup. As I'm running MCs like old nylons or pylons, attracting more heads than Tony and Guy salons. Yes, victory is mine, tasting sweeter than plums. Laying kicks and snares from white keys to eardrums. And like kids' books, your rhyme should be at a nursery to be cultivated and grown. If the truth be known, you're addicted to the whacker crew of hip-hop truants. Arrested for EUI, MCing under the influence. Locked up cause you ain't dope enough to be locked down. You need some shots from the cannon for this hip-hop sound.
Cause you must exit. Run and tell your family and friends. Cause when the lights go down, that's when the rhyming begins. Plus you don't know how to go toe to toe, lip for lip, tooth for tooth, eye to eye. So just go, you must exit. Run and tell your family and friends. Cause when the lights go down, that's when the rhyming begins. Plus you don't know how to go toe to toe, lip for lip, tooth for tooth, eye to eye. So just go.
Read the fluorescent signs across the top of the doors. Your skills are about as useless as boobs on boards. My stores filled with beats, so get your shopping cart ready. I'll be in the back on the track, pole position like Richard Petty, forever ready to infect their lobes across the globes where the Earth and Neptune, Mercury or the moon is coming soon. MCs from the beat lagoon, so don't refuse, you gotta go, cause here comes a preview.
I leave crowds feeling closer to God than when they came. Leave the cypher with the whole circle shouting my name. They be like standing ovation, applause, encore, begging for subscriptions and rhyme metaphor. So I oblige gladly with the verse, since you polish John 3:16 up on your hearse and converse with the maker of the stars and the land. You was dope but couldn't hang with my laying on a hand. So you must exit. Run and tell your family and friends. Cause when the lights go down, that's when the rhyming begins. Plus you don't know how to go toe to toe, limb for limb, tooth for tooth, eye to eye. So just go, you must exit. Run and tell your family and friends. Cause when the lights go down, that's when the rhyming begins. Plus you don't know how to go toe to toe, limb for limb, tooth for tooth, eye to eye. So just go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please notice the exits on the left and right sides of the cipher. We'd like to thank you for listening to Harmonics. But if you approach trying to be a roughneck, please remember you don't know these guys, so become very familiar with the exits because you will be forced to use them. If you are unable to perform these duties in the event of an emergency rhyming session, please exit now before any harm is caused you or the people around you. Thank you for flying, White Horse.